Something's artistic, it must be intrinsic. This blush and this lipstick is not. It's now.
Okay, so my name is Cani Mannah. I am the founder and creator of Cani Creations, makeup artistry. I've been in the makeup game since 2015, so it's about 6 years now. And I've loved the ups and downs, and I've loved where it's taken me. It's taken me to through different walks of life. I've met so many people, amazing and challenging and difficult clients. But I mean, overall, I am actually very happy. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So, this is do you know what your name means? No.
So Cani is my nickname, actually.
Oh, okay.
Right? And I've just gone by that name all my life.
Okay.
So I wanted a name that doesn't embody only just makeup, in case I do want to venture to something else later on in life. So how I came about Cani Creations was okay, I love creating beauty with makeup. So I think that name's befitting, like I said, in case I wanted to venture maybe into outdoor events or events planning, I can still use that name.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. So it's not only, so you're looking to branch out then from...
Yes, eventually there'll come a point of time where I'm going to have to hand down my brushes to the generation younger than me, obviously, because trends are changing, first of all. I mean, what we were doing 2 years ago, we're not doing it now anymore. So with that, you always have to keep up with the trends that are happening on TikTok, and it kind of gets very exhausting. So I know that I am eventually, in the near future, I will branch out and move on to the next thing.
Okay. So is makeup something you've always known you wanted to do?
No, I actually didn't know. But I've always loved makeup since I was a child. My first experience with makeup was, I think I was about 11. So I used to get bullied.
Growing up, I dissed this girl about her looks, she later forgave me. I had no concept of the poison and hate speech.
Because I looked different from everyone else, in my family. So I was the only one who was light skin with ginger hair. So everyone asked me, whose child are you? What are you? People get confused. So then I didn't like the way I looked. So I started playing around with makeup. The first makeup, actually, I stole makeup. I stole mascara and some foundation from the drugstore. And I wore it to school, and I loved it. And ever since then, it's just been me and experimenting with makeup. But I never thought that this is the path I was gonna land up on, because I actually did law first for a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's actually quite interesting. So now, what did you, from not liking how you looked, right, to this first day when you used it and you fell in love, what actually happened? When you used it, and then did it have to do with the reception now that you received from
the reception
people?
I got mainly from boys, to be honest. And at such a young age, you want to impress boys. So before, I never got attention until I probably dyed my hair black. That's why I wear hair. My hair is usually black most of the time because, and then I started playing around with makeup, and I got different attention, and suddenly I was a popular girls' school now.
Okay.
So I love that, but now I love myself truly the way I am now. I can literally go months without touching makeup at all. I think maybe because I work with it so often now, it's kind of I can truly love myself. So whenever I realize the importance makeup gives women, confidence, confidence. I say it's confidence because when I'm done with the face, I just see how confident the lady becomes, or how so sure of herself, all the insecurities and all the things that make us second guess ourselves as women, gone. So I think that's a reception I love more than anything.
You can abracadabra your needs, but what you need.
Is that the most rewarding part of doing it for them?
For me, it's the end. It's the end, and their faces brighten, and it's I'm never not coming. I'm coming back. It's the referrals more than anything. What's kept my business so in the game for so long is the referrals more than anything. So which means that's the biggest compliment for me, which means I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
Where people are confident enough to be able to refer me to their trusted people.
Yeah.
I love that. But yeah, that's the reward for me more than anything is just seeing the end result and how people are actually very grateful and happy and so satisfied. So satisfying. It's a satisfying feeling. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Obviously, as a guy, right, I encounter different kinds of sentiments around makeup when I'm engaging females. I think it's because guys have this perception that maybe it's a perception that's partly true based on what you were saying, that you want to look good for the guys.
Yeah. No.
Like, look, let me not. Let's put it like this.
Okay.
There is an element of that, which is essentially my argument and my perspective. Let's say as a male, which is why we encounter that sort of reaction because like it's obviously like no, we're not doing it for you.
Yeah.
And we're saying, but it seems like
no, actually, that's the wrong perspective men have. We're not doing it for you guys. You just you just in the package of it at the end. But we're doing it for ourselves. Like I said, confidence.
Yeah.
When a woman is confident, they're unstoppable. You feel like you can take on the world. You've got this leadership quality in you because you feel so good. When you feel good, you do good. Period.
Okay.
So I don't know where this notion came from that men started thinking that women do makeup for them. No, we don't do it for you. We actually don't give a fuck about you guys and what you think. We do it for ourselves.
100, like no element of that has to do with
let me speak for myself.
Being attractive to.
Let me speak for myself personally. I'm not wearing makeup for you. Like if you were my guy, I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for myself.
No, not me. As let's put
like
it
guys
into comments. Not your guy.
Okay.
You know,
like other guys.
To be attractive to guys.
It's
not necessarily about this person or that person.
Okay, let me be fair. Let me be fair and say that, you know what, maybe 5%. I'll give you guys maybe 5%. But it's not for you guys. It's for ourselves to feel good so that we know we don't feel insecure. We don't feel... It's not even... I don't know how to explain it to you without making you feel like, okay, women wear makeup to please guys, because I don't think it's to do. It's to just please the inner us.
You paint it and wash it, complain of exhaustion, then paint some more on and you bleed.
So suppose you're in a space, and you've got makeup on, and whether you do it for guys or not, you're probably attracting more eyes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so do you ever encounter a situation with females who don't necessarily use makeup having some sort of gripe with females that do?
That's actually a very good question. But like to be honest, I feel like the females that have a problem with women that actually have a full face on or know how to take care of themselves are probably insecure themselves and wish they could do that. I've never encountered. I don't read too much into anything because I mean it's about me. I mean I am the show at the end of the day. So why do I care what anyone else thinks? You know, you understand what I'm saying? But I feel like most of the time the reception that I get from other females is amazing because it's like, oh my god, what did you face? Like I did it, and I find that as an opportunity for me to market myself. Like I actually do makeup. Like, oh, your face is so bomb. Do you do lessons? And I'm like, yeah, you should come through. Check out my Instagram page at Cani Mannah, at Cani Creations. I'm there. So I think for me, because I've looked at it in that angle as a marketing strategy, as opposed to being, oh, they're probably threatened because I've got a face on. No, I don't look at it that way.
Okay.
But I'm sure there's females that have had that experience where they feel like other women have a problem with the fact that they've got makeup on. But I just, like I said, I would just rule it out as they're probably insecure enough to show up themselves and wish they could do what you just done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
I pay no attention to that, to be honest.
Okay. So, before I wrote the song, I decided I was going to go and find out what goes into it. I didn't go into depth, to be honest.
Okay.
It was just like, okay, what are the beauty markers? Why are we, accentuating certain things and others, and how do we do this? So can you give me like a run through of like I don't know if you do. Do you? Are there any males that come to you?
Yeah,
for, like,
no,
their face?
definitely. I don't know what the right word is.
Let's stay away from the words.
So that's what I'm
There-
saying.
Okay, there are.
They are, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So take me through it then. Like, take me through the art side of it, right? Okay, you're looking at my face now. Suppose it's me.
Okay.
What are we doing here? on
First of
this
all,
face?
I look at the condition of your skin, and the condition of your skin is very good.
Mhm.
So makeup is skin.
Okay.
What people don't understand is for makeup to look good and for it to sit well, you have to take care of your skin. So skin is very important. So I look at skin, I'm like, once I know that I've got a canvas with really good skin, I know that I can do anything
Mhm.
at this point.
Okay.
The challenging part when it comes when it's like the skin is not well taken care of, and now you have to sort of like improvise to sort of make sure that you get a result, the best result. So for you, I don't know, you're not a hand, so it's different. So I'll just powder your face, to be honest, because your skin looks really good.
Okay.
Pretty much.
And so, okay, look, now let's just imagine this is a female sitting here or
Okay.
whatever. So, how like what are we going for in let's say when you do the eyes, when you do the brows, what are
It
we
just literally depends on your personality. Do you understand? There's a lot of people that like makeup that's over the top. There's a lot of people that like very subtle makeup. There's a lot of people that like something very simple but soft and complimentary. So it literally depends on the person's personality.
Mm.
My ability is to read what that person wants.
Mm.
I cannot get an introvert who's never worn makeup before, and I just do full glam on them. That's going to overwhelm them, and probably she'll never want a bad experience with makeup. So I have to get a feel of your personality. If you would like something more calm or soft, or you're over the top, you're a club girl, then
Yeah.
I decide from that breakdown and brief that I have when I have an encounter with you. Yeah.
That's interesting. So that means then that the reception changes based on how made up
Mhm.
your face is. You're getting a different reception from people.
So I literally, a part of my job also is to read your energy.
Okay.
Okay, I can tell if you're a shy girl. I can tell if you're like out there. I can tell if you're an extrovert, an introvert, by asking simple questions like, "It's your first time wearing makeup?" It's like, "No." I'm like, "So on a day to day, what's your basic look?" And then they tell you, and then from there I sort of get an idea as to where I should go with this look. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
I get that kind of process, but I think it's overlooked a lot. Like I don't think we think about that thing.
Yeah.
And especially I think with guys, I mean,
And that's why when a guy's upset that you're taking too long to get
Mm.
ready, you don't understand the process. Okay. So when you now nag me and say to me, "Hurry up, we're going to be late,"
yeah.
and I'm in the process of creating magic. Makeup is creating magic, and you can't rush it. Give me my time, and don't rush me. Leave it.
Okay, so how is it that you like when it's time to go, you're always busy? Like why?
The customer you're trying to reach is not available.
So you didn't necessarily always want to do
No,
makeup,
no.
right? And then what was like the turning point for you to say, all right, I'm not doing that, I'm doing this?
Well, when law didn't work out, first of all,
Okay.
I realized in that moment I don't like reading books. I'm more of a creator. Like I like to think on the spot. I like I like to be in control of what I produce than being told what to do.
Okay.
Okay. So it was at that point, and I'd go out and people would ask me like, "Oh, did you pick?" I'm like, "I did it," and then I'd be like, "And then did you want to do mine?" And I'm like, "No." I've never done a face
Not
before.
really.
No.
All right.
And then, I mean, it was persistent from people always wanting me to do their face. And they'd call me and be like, "I've got a graduation coming up. Please could you do my face?" And I'm like, "Okay." And one day I was just like, "Okay,
Cool.
let's do it."
I do.
And she looked amazing. The first face I remember, she was graduating and she looked amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go to the clients. Is that how you-
Either way, I prefer for them to come to me personally because I've got a lot of equipment to carry. I've got a chair, I've got a ring light, I've got and I'm just like, there's only one of me. So if they're able to travel to me, that would be amazing. But if they want house calls, I can also do that. But yeah.
What is something that has altered your understanding of, say, your life and what you need to do, what you need to be doing with your life through interacting with your clients?
First of all, I never used to be patient. This taught me patience. You have to be very patient. I never thought in my life like I could be patient. No, it taught me to be very punctual because I'm always late. I'm always late. It's taught me to be very punctual. It's also taught me to be very patient and very time conscious. Every single second matters in makeup. Every single second, because there's something that has to be done.
Yeah.
Time is very important. So that's probably it, yeah.
Okay. And so it has translated like into
my everyday life now. I'm trying to be now on time more than I know.
Yeah.
I lie, but like I try to be on time. I try my best to be on time, and I try to stick to a schedule. Now I have a schedule and a routine that I've gotten into and gotten used to because of the job, that I have. So it's just become my life as well. So like I know that first things first, probably like in the morning, I have like a meditation ceremony, and then I check my schedule. Then I can see, okay, and then I structure them in a way that I also don't overwork myself, and I also have some time for myself and my friends and family as well.
And this is not really on the topic, but in your alone time, what do you?
I just want to sleep.
Doing? Sleeping.
I just want to sleep and watch TV. That's what I want.
Okay. What do you watch?
Anything on Netflix. I like horror movies, so anything thrilling, mysterious, adventurous, mind-boggling. Like I love a good mind. Like I need to follow something that will keep you on the edge. I don't like soapies. I don't like flirty nonsense because life doesn't end that way. Life is no fairy tale.
So there's no happily ever after?
No.
What is that?
No.
Like, when they put that there, like
no,
what are they trying to tell us?
Catfishing. It's catfishing.
They're catfishing.
Yeah, it's catfishing. Yeah, it's catfishing. There's no happy.
You know what?
One thing about life is no happy ending. You create your own happy ending.
Yeah.
But to be honest, no.
I am a lover boy. I think there's a happily ever after.
Oh, that's nice. I'm sorry to tell you that's not life, though.
No. It's there. No, I'm saying I'm defiant because I'm trying to find it. It's not that necessarily it's everywhere. You
create your own happy ending. You create it. But it's just not there. It doesn't exist. You create your own happy ending. So you go after what makes you happy.
And so once I've created it, doesn't it exist now?
It'll fade.
So let's go into the next segment.
Okay.
I'm gonna play the song for you.
Let's hear it. I'm excited. So what is it? An R&B? Since you said you're a lover boy.
It's hip hop, but
It's R&B.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's go with hip hop.
Hip hop.
Because I'm rapping, and then I've featured an artist, Avanthay, who's a singer. Because I was like, alright, I think this needs a female voice here. Otherwise, I'll be dragged in the streets forever.
This is you in the intro.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm hearing the ad-libs. Okay. I'm picking up like Bryson Tiller. Oh, her voice. Injected. Okay. Her voice. She's giving me goosebumps. Oh my days. Oh. You threw shots at white girls. I think you're funny. I need the song. Oh my days. That was crazy. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
No? What were you expecting?
I don't know. Actually,
That's...
I had no idea what I was expecting, but it definitely wasn't that. Her voice is so angelic. It's incredible, and she's perfect for this.
She is.
She absolutely is.
She is, man.
Yeah. I was hearing the bars. I heard you mention concealer, what are you concealing that for?
Mhm.
I was like, okay. And you're also a bit of a comedian with your rap. I mean,
Yeah.
you're like,
No, I like that. I like
no,
that.
exactly when you're like, why are you drawing your brow? Doesn't mean I have to draw my beard on. Okay. Funny guy.
Right, like you're
Funny guy.
yeah, no, you're taking this to another level. Amazing. Like you actually, hearing what I was saying.
No, I love music. I love good music. I picked up a good beat as well from the beginning,
Yeah.
and I literally loved your energy coming in. That's why I asked, is this you? Because I don't know what I was expecting. So it was quite refreshing, to be
Okay.
honest. Yes, it was, definitely.
So that's no, thanks. First of all.
No, it's a
Thanks.
banger, and I'm keen to see what else you have lined up.
Yeah, more controversial stuff.
Right?
Actually,
Clearly, because
like I had
you have a problem with our brush kit. I heard that.
You know what? Like this is actually
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess it's the way I laid out the song.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you took it in the way that I was putting it out there.
I
But
totally
some people don't necessarily think that. Some people hear war, they're like, what the hell?
No,
Like,
actually, I love the
why
humor.
you
You
trying
had humor behind it.
yeah.
That's why I want to know, like, what made you write about mascara, what makeup, in essence.
Amazing. I was having a conversation with the girl I was dating at the time.
Okay.
This was I think I don't know when it was,
Mhm.
a couple of years back.
Mm-hmm.
And we were having this conversation, and it wasn't necessarily about her. She was trying to explain the point of view of some of these girls who were like, no, I can't even go to the shops without makeup. I can't do anything in public if I'm not wearing makeup. And I was like, okay, I know that's not her,
Mm-hmm.
but she was playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, you know what? Because I can feel that I'm feeling so passionate about this discussion,
Yeah.
let me go channel it.
And you wrote everything?
And
You don't
then
have a ghostwriter?
Well, no. For me, you can't do that.
Well, I'm
So, yeah.
impressed, basically, from a listener's point, like a consumer, because
Mhm.
you're the producer, the consumer in this instance. I'm very impressed, and I feel like it's got a lot of potential. I think that you've got something good, and that girl is
She's amazing.
talented.
Avanthay, yeah.
I'm talented. Sorry, my language. Excuse my
It's
French.
no issues. Like,
She's talented, and I feel like, yeah, this is a song that hopefully will get the people moving and talking. Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
And so then I had these cards where I did like the lyrics, but I'd like where you pull one out and then you respond to the line.
Okay.
But you've responded to quite a few of the lines, right? So I think I'm just gonna pick one now that you haven't necessarily touched on, right?
Okay.
Black girls want to bleach because they dark as insecurities are driving the whole market up.
Mm-hmm. And then what you say about white girls?
White girls known for powder, now they're bronzing up, but they'll never use the words I ain't dark enough.
Mm-hmm.
Black girls want to bleach
Okay.
because they're dark as
So what do you want me to say?
No, respond to those lines. What do you have to say to
First of all,
those lines?
in as much as it's a society that we live in where colorism exists, okay, we have to highlight the colorism issue we have as a society and in the Black community. Colorism is a problem. The reason why I hear what you're saying, okay, but there's a deeper meaning as to why women feel like they need to bleach. Like I said, it starts somewhere. And the root started with colorism. Why light skin, yellow bone babies are preferred more than the darker, browner babies. You understand? So imagine growing up in such a setting where in your own family, your aunties are always with your skin tone to say, oh, or they always favor the lighter child as opposed to the darker child. You understand? So as a result, that child grows up very insecure, not happy with themselves, and they want to just be like a person that is always idolized. And in the case, it's the lighter person.
Yeah.
So that's where it starts. I hear your line, but like personally, I think it's a very sensitive topic. But I'm glad you said it yourself that it's a controversial song. And that's where the controversy comes in.
Mm.
It's a very sensitive topic. Colorism is an issue till today.
Okay.
Everybody wants a white baby, like a lighter baby, as opposed to a brown baby. I don't know why or where this mindset began, but we need to stop it.
Mm.
Yes. You're beautiful in your color. If anything, I know some people will say it's easy for you to say because you're light skinned, but as a light skinned person, I love brown skin. Brown skin is flawless. There's no imperfection on brown skin. Whereas in light skin, we've got problems, so much problems. But also, this is also a topic that I just want to bounce back to guys. You do know that guys are the biggest advocates of colorism.
Yeah.
Always having that preference of always wanting like
Yeah.
a light skinned girl.
Yeah.
What's wrong with a dark skinned girl? Who are you leaving a dark skinned girl for?
I mean, I'd also say that also has its roots, right, in something else. But it's like what I'm doing or what I aim to do is not necessarily to be the one to go and dig up the history. It's more about starting the conversation so that it can naturally, if it's going there, let it naturally go there. But as far as we engage each other, I do think that men have a role to play.
Yeah.
That's the stance that I wanted to take to say that it's not just the fact that women are doing what they're doing. In my instance, talking about the instance of someone who's addicted, who I feel is addicted, right? There's also another side to it, where the reception that we give them influences how they feel about themselves. Especially the younger you are, you're more impressionable.
Yeah.
And especially, amongst your peer group.
Yeah.
Which is where the whole peer pressure really takes its toll on you in those teens and all
So
that.
I did say something powerful, colorism, like, boys down to just colorism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and then whereas like with white people, they get away with it, with looking darker. It's sort of acceptable for them to want to tan, but black women get crucified for wanting to bleach. Why?